All right. Okay, good morning. Good afternoon, good day to everyone. Now, this is to explain on how to get the rule of the number. Okay, let's try to look at the video or the pre-recorded video. Now, in this problem, the first row of an auditorium has 17 seats, and each row after the first has 2 more seats than the row in front of it. There are 20 rows of seats in the auditorium. So first is we're going to write the rule of the number of seats in the nth row. But before I'm going to answer this question, so I will be giving you an example or a separate or another example on how to get the rule of the numbers. Okay, so in getting the rule of the numbers, we need to use this formula of the arithmetic sequence. Okay, using this formula of the arithmetic sequence, we just have to have an example arithmetic sequence. So an example of the arithmetic sequence that I have here is the 2, 4, 6, and 8. So we can see there that this is an arithmetic sequence because it has a common difference, which is 2. So which will be needed for this problem or for getting the rule of the number. Okay, so what we need here is to just get the first term and then we have the common difference. Okay, so we know that the common difference here is 2, so that is why we need to substitute first term, and then we have the common difference. Again, we use the first term and the common difference. You just substitute the first term and the common difference. That's all we need in getting the rule of the number using the arithmetic sequence formula or general formula. Okay, now to solve that, we need to evaluate this equation, okay, by working on the parentheses first. Okay, we need to distribute the common difference or the D, okay, on the parentheses. So we have n times 2 is 2n, and the negative 2 times 2 is negative 2. So therefore, this would be the new equation evaluating the parentheses. So we have an is equal to 2 plus 2n minus 2. Then let's work on the equation like combining the like terms. So what are like terms here are 2 and 2. So therefore, you need to evaluate that. So 2 minus 2 is 0. So therefore, what left here is 2n. So that would be the rule, okay? The rule of this arithmetic sequence, okay? Now, to test if that is correct, the formula is correct, let's test by getting the pattern using the rule. Okay, let's get the sequence using the rule. Now, if n is 1, or let's get the first term, how to get the first term using the rule? Okay, again, this is the rule of this sequence. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, how to test? So just substitute the value of n if we're getting the first term. So therefore, our n is 1. So therefore, an is equal to 2n. We just substitute the value of n. So all n is 1. So therefore, 2 times 1 is equal to 2, which is the first term. Now, let's get the second term. If n is 2, then therefore, that is the second term. Then you have to 2 times n, which is n is 2. So therefore, that's 4, and that's the second term. Now, what about the third term, or the n3, n sub 3? Okay, so therefore, that's 6, and so on and so forth. Okay, and it all follows. So therefore, if that is true when we tested it, and we get the correct pattern, so therefore, this is the rule of this sequence. Thank you.